Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to Sunrider First Arrival. In the last episode we saw boobies and all this shit's happening on a beach for some reason. I have no idea what's going on anymore, so let's pick it up. Shields picked up a piece of meat from the grill and placed it on Chigara's plate. Here you go, a hearty piece for our chief. Chief? What? Goodbye. Huh? What's got into her? Ikari gave Shields a loud slap on the back, a bottle of beer in her other hand. There's no beer there. Yo, Captain. Huh, you ain't so bad after all. You know, when I first joined this ship, I had my doubts, but you got us through that foo bar at Farpoint, alright. Farport, rather. I never figured you'd be the type to order a frontal assault with only 200 ships against 5 packed fleets. Huh, I would have loved to see the look on old Pigman's face when we finally roasted him. My apologies, Captain. It appears that our mercenary is quite intoxicated. Shut up. Ikari took another swig of the bottle. Don't be so stiff, soldier boy. We're all privateers here. Alright, that's enough, ladies. Shields filled Ikari's plate with meat. There you go. Captain, we seem to be missing someone. I figured as much. Here, take the grill. Sure. I thought I'd find you here. I'm not too sure why I thought I'd find you here. The stars give me peace. I much prefer the sound of the waves to the clamour of loud gatherings. Shields gave a plate of food to Sola. You must be hungry. Sola grabbed the fork and took a bite of the cooked onion. Suddenly a shooting star sailed through the sky. I'm struggling to read already, for fuck's sake. Suddenly a shooting star sailed through the night sky. Even if it is nothing more than a holographic illusion, the skies here remind me of my home at Farport. Shields took a seat on the rocks next to Sola. Home, huh? Tell me about home. I was not always a princess. For most of my life I was merely a lowly peasant, hardly worth more than the livestock we raised. Home was a small wooden cottage. The winters were too cold and the summers were too hot. We survived on what we grew in the garden and the game I caught in the forest. An odd beginning for a princess of Ryuvia. My mother was a commoner whom my father had taken to his fancy whilst he was a prince. She was taken by dreams of living in the palace, of being taken care of. However, none of those dreams came to pass. We were abandoned, forgotten. That must have been difficult for your mother. She wasted away, waiting for him to return. It was foolish. For her, he must have meant the world. Do you recall how I told you of the death of the Emperor and his heir? You said the Emperor and his heir were assassinated, and that began a war for succession between your father, the second prince, and Crow Harbour, his stepbrother. Indeed, but I have suspicions the one who assassinated the Emperor and the first prince was my own father. The Ryuvian court of my era was a snake pit, betrayals, assassinations, machinations. They were part of the palace culture. Instead of becoming emperor though, your father's assassination plot triggered a war of succession with his stepbrother. Yes. The civil war raged for many years, until the empire was on the verge of collapse. It became clear drastic measures had to be taken. The Sharlak had to be awakened. But the true princess of Ryuvia was a stranger to hardship. She was too selfish to sacrifice her life for the empire. Yes, so she used her connections to find me. The king's men seized me 3 years after my mother's passing. I knew nothing of royal succession or of palace intrigue, yet I found myself in the midst of my father's dangerous game. I was taken from my home and pressed into service. So your father essentially abandoned you and then kidnapped you when he needed you to save his own hide. At first I was angry, but I realized the task before me was too great to be abandoned. The future of the empire— oh, shut up, Skype, for fuck's sake. The future of my empire was in my hands. I chose to wield the Sharlak to defend my homeland. You must have been terrified. You did a brave thing. It is strange. For the first time in my life I was happy? Even though I knew what awaited me at the end of my mission, The people called me the Princess of Ryuvia. I remember after each victory marching through the Arch of Destiny on Ryuvia Prime and being hailed as the Chigara by the people. The knowledge I, a simple country girl, would die a hero of the Ryuvian people, it filled me with such unspeakable pride. Shields put his hand on her shoulder. It takes great courage to die for your people. Of course, I was terrified, but when the women walk up to you and tell you how they pray for you, when the children follow you just to line your steps with fresh flowers, then I really have no choice, do I? Unexpectedly, they heard Asaga's voice. The rest of the team trailed behind her.
Oh, there you are! Come over here, Captain, we have more food!
Shields gave Sola his hand. Well, shall we go? Sola took Shields' hand and pulled herself up. Captain. I do not know why I was brought to this timeline, or what purpose I will find here, yet I know it was not a travesty, but a fortune. It is still premature to tell if the sorrows of the past are truly behind me, but you have my appreciation, not as a princess, but as a common girl. My pleasure.
Oh, I sense another formidable rival has appeared.
Huh? What did I miss? Seriously, I have no idea what you all see in him. Absolutely unbelievable. The team crashed into their log cabin for the night.
Yeah, I'm so full.
I expect all crew to be on their best behaviour for this overnight stay. While we may be sleeping under one roof, I remind all of you that we are proud soldiers of the
Yahoo! Who's up for some strip poker? Let's pull an all-nighter. Winner gets to sleep in the captain's room.
Looks like I'll have to lock my door tonight. Like I'd ever want to win then. We need to bet something else. How about the loser has to run around the cabin 6 times naked? Ow! Shameful! What the fuck is going on? Ha! Scared to show off what's dangling between your legs, soldier boy? Yo! Unbelievable! Captain, say something. Shields shrugged. Have fun? Shields turned around and went to his room. Ava nearly fainted. Come on, Commander. We need to get you into this game too. Ikari and Cloud grabbed Ava by the arms and sat her down. Here's something to soothe the nerves. Ikari poured Ava a glass of wine. This is highly inappropriate. Section 39A, line 98, strictly forbids games of chance on board all. Ikari raised the glass and lowered the wine into Ava's mouth. Vessels of the... This wine is actually quite impressive. A little something I've been saving in the Phoenix's hidden compartment. The merchant I got it from claimed it to be the lost wine from the cellars of the 4th Ryuvian dynasty, and honestly, it's good enough to almost believe it. Ava poured herself another glass. Well, I believe it is for the best for me to remain here to supervise you all then. Make sure that we're all in compliance with the Seren regulations. Exactly my thoughts, Commander. Ha 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 ha. Ava angrily poured herself another glass. Then when I was in 7th grade, he got into this goo-goo-eyed girl. What was her face? Flora? When just the month before, he was still fawning over Hannah. Absolutely unbelievable. Such a propriety. And so it became my mission, this Ava Crescentia, to finally beat some sense into this man.
Wow, I never knew.
But not even that was enough, oh no. After that there was another one of those lambs that he fancies. Oh, what was her name? The library girl. Commander, perhaps you've had a bit too much to drink? Huh? I'm fine, I don't feel anything. Huh, looks like Operation Fine Wine is working. Here's your chance, Chigara. I'm not sure if I can. Clouds poured some wine down Chigara's lips. And now or never. Chigara will try her best. Chigara found Shields on the wooden deck outside his room. Ah, there you are, Captain. The girl's getting a bit rowdy in there? Yeah, you could say that. Oh, I suddenly have no idea what I'm supposed to say. I could have sworn I imagined how I would do this 1,000 times before. Well, Chief, we couldn't have done it without you. No, please don't call me that, Captain. Call me Chigara. Alright. Meanwhile, the remaining contents of the cabin spilled out and gathered in a nearby bush. What are we doing out here? Shh, Commander, they'll hear us. I don't know what's happening. I order you to take me back. Come on, just watch the show. Huh? What show? Oh, my heart's pounding so hard it feels like it's gonna explode. But I'm not even the one who's gonna confess to the captain. Gotta stay still, gotta stay still. Besides, I've seen enough anime on the Hollow to know these kinds of confessions always get interrupted. As if Cloud could hear Saiga's thoughts, Cloud pulled out a comm badge. What's that? Chigara's communicator. Oh, Chigara's communicator, just to make sure that there are no interruptions. Oh, my chances just plummeted. I went one step further and disabled all electronic communications within a 500-foot radius of here. Never underestimate me. Not even Arcadius dropping from the sky is gonna keep those two from getting it on tonight. You guys really want into this? No way. Oh, is there something wrong? You look really pale, Chigara. Oh no. The wine suddenly hit me all at once. Oh, I'm suddenly dizzy. They're going to do what? Shh, Commander. It's all just in good fun. This is highly improper. I must put an end to this immediately. I got some more wine for you, Commander. Oh. They even shut down the Commander. Oh, Captain, save me. What the... Chigara swayed into Shields' arms. He caught her before she collapsed face first into the wooden deck. Chigara, are you alright? Oh, not good, not good. Ah. Gasp. One for the holograph. Captain. Yes, Chigara? Why are you always so cold to Chigara? I'm not sure what you mean. We all worry about you. I always worry about you. There's a shadow over you, but you never let us get close enough to help. You don't have to carry your burden yourself, Captain. I'm here. I never expected my first command to turn out this way. I was probably the youngest captain in the Siren fleet. Command has had to train a bunch of us fresh recruits to fly the Sunrider. We're the greenest ship of the Sierra fleet, and here we are, fighting for the fate of the galaxy. All of your lives are in my hands. The lives of billions of innocents throughout the galaxy are mine to protect, and the blood of the millions I abandoned that day are also on my hands. I am the captain. Every decision, every triumph, every failure ultimately rests with me. It is a burden only I have to carry. Captain, why do you always want to be alone? You're like this to... You're always like this to everyone. I know how it must feel, that's why I want to help. Whenever I think of what it must be like leading us into battle all the time, I just want to... You don't have to say anything. I know. Then there's really nothing for me to say, is there? She'll stroke Chigara's hair. You will always be my shield. I understand. It's late. I should be going. Good night. Sleep tight. I will. Good night, Captain. Well, that ends that, I suppose. Oh well, time for us to go to bed too, I guess. Oh. Ahem. Well, I believe tonight's festivities are over. Let's clean up and go to sleep. Chigara. Oh, now I don't know how I should feel about this. Come on, move people. You heard the commander. Hit the bank.